Hi, welcome to Blade and Brush. I'm Mike, your wet shaver, back with another video. And this is another pre-work video. As you can see from the thumbnail, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, lump of coal. It's a seasonal soap that has not yet been released, but it should be soon. So I'm going to head and do a little preemptive shave with it. And here's what it looks like, by the way. It's not a traditional Phoenix shaving soap. It is made to look exactly like a lump of coal, a very crumbly lump of coal. And supposedly there may or may not be something hidden within that lump of coal soap that would qualify you to win prizes. I don't know. I don't care. It's been a couple years since I've bought this, so who knows if that's even still in effect. All right, so now we've got the bowl filled. Now the scent profile on this is as follows. Yeah, I wrote it down. Old envelope. It's a cool green, woody, metallic, hollyberry, coal stovish, and hints of dark chocolate. Ooh, nice. It does smell woodsy. Definitely woodsy. Yeah, this is a companion pre-shave cube. I'm using that today, and as you can see, it's been a few days since I shaved. The big zip box I had it in. Never put soap into a cardboard box when it's still damp or wet or moist or whatever you want to call it. It's bad, it's bad. And I'm going to whip up the lather, which takes a minute, especially since I think I might have used a little bit too much water. We'll see. But once it gets going, it really gets going. So yeah, I had my follow-up appointment on Monday with my doctor with regards to my thyroid medication. So I got that adjusted downward. So we'll see how that affects my thyroid hormone levels. Because before I started the medication, they were too low. After I started the medication, they were too high after a couple of months. So the doctor lowered the dosage a bit, and we're going to go ahead and see if this works. I also have a pulmonary appointment scheduled for March 20th, which is the earliest they could get me in, to see about the nodule in my right lung, find out what that is, and if it's anything to worry about. I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I think I've said this before, but it's 4 millimeters in diameter as of a few weeks ago, so the doctors don't normally get concerned unless it's like 6 millimeters or above in diameter. But I believe in being proactive and not waiting for stuff to grow. Like people in my family define healthy as I didn't die. So that gives you an idea of how well we treat our health. And unfortunately, that has led to some bad outcomes. Way too many family members. So, yeah. I got my rocket shape brush. Atomic rocket, that is. Yeah, notice how gray the lather is. Yeah, when Doug goes in on a gimmick, he goes all the way. This is a great gimmick. It's a nice crumbly soap that is very easily broken down in water. And therefore generates a rather great lather. Just got to get the water to soap ratio right. Alright, so I've got the Phoenix Symmetry straight bar razor with an Astra Superior Platinum blade in it. You notice how it's gone right through that growth. Now the Phoenix Symmetry has a slightly wider blade gap than the Mercure 34. And so it's a little bit more aggressive, which is good. But it's not terribly more aggressive. It's still right in that medium range. Yeah, this soap is amazingly slick. And when you pair it with this razor and blade combo, I mean, it just really goes to town. Even on several days worth of whisker growth. Sorry, my voice is a little croaky. I just ate oatmeal before taking my shower. Alright, so that's pass number 1 done. I really did a good job taking it off my face. Still pretty rough on the neck, but that's to be expected. Just because of the weird directions that my neck whiskers grow in. But I'll take care of those in the next passes. Yeah, check this out. That is some great leather. So after some weather-related delays in shipping, the Freebird razor is on its way. It's here in Ohio, last I checked, which was this morning. Presently in Twinsburg, making its way here to Cleveland. I'll be right back. I dropped some leather onto the floor. Yeah, that stuff is great, but it does get all over, especially with the way my brush leather is. Because for some reason, doing the circular motions on my face doesn't generate the lather buildup that I need it to, so I typically end up going back and forth. The result of that is that sometimes leather does go flying. All right, it's pass number 2 completed. Now we're going to go for pass number 3. But yeah, I mistakenly ordered 2 travel cases for my Freebird razor. I thought it was doing a discount thing because it was like, oh yeah, you can get your travel case for like $30 as opposed to $50 or something like that. So I went ahead and clicked it, and oh wait, this was I ordered 2 cases. Well, unfortunately, the company did not get my email before they shipped the package, although they did eventually get it and respond to it. So they did refund me $25 off the 1 travel case, so I don't have to return it, but which is good of them. But I don't need 2 cases, so I'm thinking, and once I've got myself situated in my new apartment, once I find one and move into it, then I may splurge on a second Freebird razor and then do a giveaway. Because my spending on all but rent and maybe some food is done, and I am saving up for a new apartment. Like 7 years is way too long. And next November It will have been 8 since I moved in here to get away from a psychopath roommate. And for some reason, I end up rooming with people who turned out to be other assholes, just utter psychopathic assholes. Which I do not find out about until after I've moved out, or after I've moved in, I should say. And then it takes me a while to get out of there. Because even when I'm working, typically it doesn't pay enough to afford the outrageous rents here. I mean, they want to charge like $900, $1,000 a month just for a one-bedroom apartment. It's like, dude, how do you expect people to actually live? Especially if their annual income is like 50 grand or under. And of course, if you got student loan debt, forget about getting a house. Because you won't be able to get a home mortgage debt loan. Alright, so that's my third pass done, so now we're going to go into touch-up mode. Just love the residual slickness on the soap. Alright, cleaned up pretty well. So, let's get some witch hazel and alum going. And it's rinsing out my brush now. Always clean out your brush, especially if it's a natural bristle brush like a horse or badger or boar, because any residual lather will eventually eat away at the bristles, leaving you with an unviable knot, which you will have to replace. Not nearly as bad as a synthetic knot, but still, I don't like to leave any lather. Alright, so here's a companion aftershave splash. Now, some users complain about the plastic stopper. I'm not one of them. I find that some of the aftershave bottles, when they have a lack of a stopper, they just try and rely on a really thin opening. Well, it doesn't work much as a stopper. Yeah, companion post-shave balm. It's actually the hybrid Star Jelly aftershave. Yeah, really pleasant, wintry, Christmassy scent for people who've been a little bit less than good. Alrighty then, so once again, today's soap has been Lump of Coal by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Should be available soon on the website. I'll include a link below just in case it drops this week, but if not, you can always revisit. And I'll probably do another shave with this at some point over the holiday season, so keep an eye out for that. But I'm expecting my next shave video to feature the Freebird electric razor, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, please do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a video. And until next time, this is Mike for Blade and Brush, signing off.